Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Washington Nationals and the San Francisco Giants. Giants baseball is next on the show. Drew Smiley will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Danny, D-Row, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
In now is Adam Eaton. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. So far this year against Southpaws, Eaton is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1. On the season, Eaton is working with a slugging percentage over 550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. Line, but speared on a hop, and there's out number 2. Striding in, Howie Kendrick. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Line drive to left. Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Now it'll be no score. Steven Strasburg gets the ball for Washington in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Steven Strasburg has been good since he put on a uniform. The pride and joy of San Diego State University. The closest thing we've seen to Nolan Ryan. Mid to upper 90s fastball. Great changeup, great curveball, and great slider. Very, very rarely do you see a guy have a 4-pitch mix that's as good as Steven Strasburg's.
Into the box now, Donovan Solano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A ball and no strikes. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, D-Row, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning Game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, the third baseman, Pablo.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, 2 hits in 7 tries. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
0-1. Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Solano gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back 2-2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Payoff pitch one more time. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Into the box now, Mike Yastrzemski. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Two-0 count, the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Fouled off. Set to deal on 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Pulled toward right center field. Eaton on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting fourth.
And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves. Line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Strasburg comes set. Here's the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
A runner on first with 2 away. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and Castro will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Giants leave 1. We are still scoreless. Juan Soto to the plate now, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Pence, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
That is it. The first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
In now for Washington, Ryan Zimmerman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now a pitch on the way. Down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Here's Starlin Castro. As he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 1-0 home.
That's a ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2 balls and a strike.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
The 3-1 pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Back goes Yastrzemski. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Nationals gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Chris Shaw the next to take a turn at the plate. He was 1 for 4 with a triple in the ball game last night.
Number 83.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strasburg has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
2-strike pitch from Strasburg. That's lifted the other way out to left. Soto has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting 6, the center fielder, Steven.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And I'm focusing on outfielder Juan Soto today. Obviously, the bat plays. We've seen it a time or two. This guy can go line to line with the quickness and go deep in a hurry. But defensively, he makes the game look easy as well, and a strong arm to back it up.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. Swinging a soft liner, and plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down.
The shortstop, number 46.
Digging in now, Aviatel Avelino. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Strasburg comes set. Here it is on 0-1. That finds the zone, a called strike.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Now here's the pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here's the pitch. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2. Back up the middle. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Victor Robles digging in now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Nobody out, runner on first. Line drive to left. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's one gone.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 37, Steven Strasburg.
One away now in the Washington third, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. Here comes the first pitch. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, good job there to pull that bunt back. Now that he's ahead in the count, we'll see if he gets that bunt sign again.
Shows bunt here, but this one misses, ball 3.
Yeah, now you've got a guy up there trying to give you an out by bunting. So the last thing you want to do is waste pitches and maybe put yourself in a situation where you could walk him.
Third inning, no score to this point. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. One there, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. From the stretch. Turner is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Here it comes on 0-2. Now a bouncing ball headed for Sandoval at third. Oh, in trouble for Sandoval. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0.
Welcome back as the Giants look to get their bats going in the third inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. Currently, they rank dead last in the league in team batting average and perhaps more importantly, runs scored. As one of the coaches told me, the entire organization is pulling their hair out trying to figure out how to put a more potent lineup on the field, but that's not something that changes overnight. He said it's going to be a process to become the team we want to be, but we're willing to do the hard work that it's going to take to get there. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi. First offering on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Drew.
Standing in, Drew Smiley. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
To the plate now, Donovan Solano. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The 0-1. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Giants down in order. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. All set for the start of the fourth. Adam Eaton digging in next. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike. Hey.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. The 1-2. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And he pops it up. And that's in there. Base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And we show you the Nationals leaders in that category. You can see he's right up there at the top of the list. Here's Howie Kendrick, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Fastball called strike, 1-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Line to the right side. And that'll get down out there. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Got him to reach out of the zone for that one, strike 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Soto begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Grounded back up the middle, reined in. Solano for one, on to first, and it's double play, though that first run of the ball game is across to score.
Now batting.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
So base is empty now after the double play, and here comes the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman. And the pitch.
Ball one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up and he couldn't recover in time.
Digging in, Starlin Castro. Here's the first pitch to him. And a curveball drops in there for strike one.
0-1.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Nationals. 1-1.
1-1.
Scorched to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Nationals on top, 1-0. Next to bat for the Giants, Pablo Sandoval. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Pablo Sandoval.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. And good patience here from Sandoval. It's 2-0 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
2-0 pitch on the way.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Standing in now, Mike Yastrzemski, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
1-2 now. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another one sent foul. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. He'll try it again. 3-2. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Strasburg comes set. Here it is on 2-0. Turned on down the line. Now the 2-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder giving chase, but this will land untouched. Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Giants are down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. So coming to the plate, Yan Gomes, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. And the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
Plate now, Victor Robles, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
1 out, nobody on. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So here now is the pitcher, Steven Strasburg, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
And they don't need anything special from him right here. They need to find a way to just move that runner up 90 feet. Don't be shocked if the sac bunt gets laid down.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Here now is Trey Turner. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. One pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Ready on 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Pence, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Nationals 2 and the Giants nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now in the box, Chris Shaw. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, and he popped him up. Over in foul territory back behind third. There to play it is Castro, and he's got it for the first out.
Number 6.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Duggar. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Abiatel Avellino is on deck. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, Abiatel Avellino. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. Misses for ball one. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. 2 out, nobody on. Three balls and a strike to count to the Giants shortstop.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
The 3-2 pitch. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Into the box, Rob Brantley, man at first after the 2-out walk. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. First pitch coming, here it is. A ball and no strikes. 2 out with the man at first. Up top, it's 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Here it comes, 2-0.
Nope. That's inside.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to him, maybe, against the pitcher.
The pitcher, number 18.
Hey, listen, as a pitcher, when you fall behind with 3 balls, you want to come in there and throw a strike, and sometimes you're going to give up a base hit.
Yeah, Danny, that's the name of the game from the offensive standpoint. Work yourself, count leverage, man. 2-0, 3-0, 3-1. Buy yourself that pot-committed fastball and cheat.
Wilmer.
And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. 2 down, runners at first and second. Popped him up. Kendrick over to his left. And that retires the side. Giants leave a couple. They trail it here 2-0. Tyler Anderson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 31, Tyler Anderson.
Digging in once again, Adam Eaton. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Into the box, Howie Kendrick. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and a right-hander get loose. The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. A runner at first with no outs here. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning.
Juan Soto.
Here now is Juan Soto. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Solano's got it, and the side is retired. 1 left for Washington, but they hold a 2-0 lead. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Donovan Solano to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just off the inside corner. This is flared right back over the mound. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now
digging in the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball at 1-0. And the pitch. A ball and a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Drilled down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Trying to strike him out for the third time.
I got the count, 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my men on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Into the box now, Mike Yastrzemski, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Strasburg comes set. Here's the 0-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
At the plate, Hunter Pence. Yes, he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And Pence has fallen into an 0-2 hole here.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more.
Ball, that's out.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. At the plate, Starlin Castro. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. And a perfect start to the 7th as this should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Count 1-0.
Too high, 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into center field, line drive base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Victor Robles is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
A line shot to third base. So we've got runners at the corners here, one away, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. He's set, and the pitch.
1-0.
And here's his fastball for a called strike one, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. This one skied out toward right. Pence has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and in to bat is Trey Turner. From the belt, the pitch.
Nope.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Duggar is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Nationals lead it 3-0. Ready for another shot now. Chris Shaw. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
On his way to pitch number 100. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Swings through it for strike number 2. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Chris Shaw is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Pitch on the way. Runs up and gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. To short. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here. 2 away.
Now batting.
At the plate, Aviatel Avellino. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Ready with the 1-0.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
The 1-1. is strike two swinging.
Count 1 and 2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. Rob Brantley would be next. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Giants down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Stepping in, Adam Eaton, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
The center fielder, number 2.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. And a tough way to go down that time as he's retired to start the 8th.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Howie Kendrick. First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Turned it loose on 2-0, but he popped it up over to the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2. 1-2. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
That's wide. 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Now here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Yastrzemski into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Nationals have now taken a 4-0 lead.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest their closer the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
In now, Ryan Zimmerman. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Duggar is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nationals able to add on thanks to the long ball. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's 4-0 Washington. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Digging in and looking for more. Rob Brantley. He singled his last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No, that's a foul ball.
The 0-1 on its way. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Line drive to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Obviously, as a pitcher, he wants to finish what he started. But when you have that pitch count north of 115 pitches, you have to be concerned about his health, and the wear and tear on his arm might have to take him out of this one really soon.
Buster Posey will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 28, Buster Posey.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Giving chase is Robles. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
So striding in, Donovan Solano. He's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
First pitch of the at-bat. To the left side, but it's well foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Follow that pitch out.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. So he'll keep those runners where they are, but the count moves to 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Looked like he might have got squeezed a little bit right there. And you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to do it now for Steven Strasburg. 7 solid innings for him in this one as he gave his club a very strong outing indeed. Roenis Elias is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Roenis Elias.
Pablo Sandoval will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And a relay home. And there's a first step in the comeback. The sac fly makes this a 4-1 ball game.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Now at the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Right side, but it's well fouled. And he fouls this one off. First and second now, one man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
To the plate now, Hunter Pence. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0 is taken high above the zone.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Now the 3-0 offering. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Into center field, line drive base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Number 83.
It's a nice job by the offensive player right there to stay in there on that fastball. He wanted it back. You could tell he was frustrated. He swung through the pitch before.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And digging in at the plate will be Chris Shaw. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. One ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. Ready with the 1-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Here's the 2-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind an account with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Ready with the 3-1. 2 out, bases loaded. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. 9th inning coming up. Washington leads this one 4-1. Nick Vincent enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one. So here's Starlin Castro. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Vincent, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He was taken in the 18th round during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. The 1-1 to 1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Now batting, the catcher.
Digging in, Yan Gomes. Last time through was a base hit. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. The 0-2 delivery. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Victor Robles, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Duggar's there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they lead it 4-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Sean Doolittle is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
And batting in the 8th spot, number 63.
Bottom of the inning now, so striding forward now, Steven Duggar. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
The 0-1 delivery. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Stepping into the box, Abiatel Abelino, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Into the box now, Rob Brantley. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. There to get it is Kendrick. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Nationals have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Washington Nationals took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Steven Strasburg with his 4th win this season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Sean Doolittle earns the save out of the bullpen, his 8th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: